So the purpose of this little video is to suggest a possible connection between the target 2 imbalances and the proposed outright monetary transactions that Draghi has in mind here. I'm showing here the target 2 balances with the Spanish National Central Bank being deficit National Central Bank and the German National Central Bank being a surplus. And I'm showing here the ECB doing outright monetary transactions by buying Spanish bills with expansion of the money supply, expansion of deposits on the balance sheet of the ECB. Now let's think about the connection between these. Suppose that the ECB does this operation with a Spanish bank somewhere. Okay, so the Spanish bank is selling Spanish bills and receiving these deposits. But that's not the end of the story, because this Spanish bank has been borrowing from the National Central Bank because deposits have been fleeing from Spain to Germany. That's the whole reason why there are these target 2 balances. So let's say that this Spanish bank uses these deposits to repay that loan. And so there you go, minus NCB loan plus deposit here. Okay, but that's not the end of the story either, because now the Spanish National Central Bank can use that deposit to repay its target balances, and the deposit winds up on the balance sheet of the German National Central Bank. Okay. However, okay, so that's the clearing of the target 2, but we're not done yet, because the ECB, this transaction here, okay, this outright monetary transaction has to be booked somewhere in the euro system. So let's do that. Let's book it at the German National Central Bank. Spanish bills as an asset and deposits as a liability. But these deposits here just cancel against these deposits here. So what in fact the outright monetary transactions have done is to replace this unsecured target 2 credit with a Spanish bill here. And the question that I raise in the post is, under what circumstances will the German National Central Bank find that to be satisfactory? One is this discussion about economic conditions for Spain. Conditionality. And those discussions are ongoing, and Rajoy is being a little resistant because of that. Okay, but another possibility is that we see these outright monetary transactions as the birth of a system open market account for Europe. Okay, where the not just Spain, but maybe France and Italy also have outright monetary transactions, and the consequence is a portfolio of assets in which the national central banks have shares. So this would be offering to the German National Central Bank, instead of having an unsecured target 2 credit to the euro system, a secured, okay, credit to the in the system open market account. This is the proposal.